Paul with a win. A3 about to go down. Corners ready, drivers ready, sound of the tone. All right, that is a good clean start here in A3 for two-wheel drive. 17.5 variety. Paul leading him around this time, trying to not to make that first lap mistake as we've seen in A1 and A2, I believe. This time he's clean. Now Drew rolls it over there, as does Vlad. With 45 seconds to go, or 45 seconds into this one, 5:15 to go. Paul continuing to lead him around, kind of qualifying order up top a little bit there, except for Thomas has shuffled his way back down a little bit and makes another mistake on the triple. Corner marshal help after the staircase, the little baby stairs. That is Mark Starling upside down. So Paul, as he runs right now, would take that TQ position and take it all the way to the top step of the podium. Right behind him, Greg Gavelin trying to play spoiler, though. Get in there as well, go 1 and 2. That would give him a shot at the overall. And he has reeled him in just a little bit. Goes way high up on the wall there. Loses touch with Paul just a little bit. As Evan has climbed up into the 3 spot. Good thing we got that transponder fixed, as he is now running into a top 3 position here. Hot lap of the race, 21.8 out of Paul Moria. Oh, and now a 21.7 out of Mark Starling that last time by. Mark head down, meaning business, trying to catch back up in there. Running 5 currently. Your leader down into that rhythm section. Blue and white buggy. The green, orange, and white of Greg. The fluorescent yellow and blue of Evan. Then the kind of dark color of Steven. Kind of almost like a purple or black. Mark with the pink, blue, and green. Oh, right there. Greg makes a little bit of a bobble on that triple, shorts it. Evan tries to go around the outside, just can't quite make a stick. That was a good clean pass, though. All 4 wheels side by side there. And able to hold that inside line. Oh, caution at the top of the hill, top of the hill, top of the hill. Darren gets spun around. Clear, clear, clear. So Evan up to 2 now. Greg in the 3. And then it's Steve in the 4 getting by Drew there. Drew running down in the 10. Beautiful line through that rhythm section by Paul. Oh, Mark shorts it. Doesn't quite get the factory roll he was looking for, so it'll cost him 3 positions back down to the, or 2 positions back down to the 5. I think he'd worked his way up to the 3 potentially there. Oh, it looks like Greg has gotten back by Evan. Didn't see where it happened. And Steve goes by Evan as well. And Thomas Reynolds steps away from the rail. It is busy, busy, busy right into that sweeper section. So Drew, and great job there, Drew. It's a whole bunch of cars all mixed in there. So if you're not one of the leaders, make sure you give a little bit of space. Somebody getting tangled there. That was Mark and maybe Wade. So Greg in the 2, Steve in the 3, Evan, Mark, and Wade right in there as well. So Paul with a pretty good gap now as he tries to run away from Greg and Steve. Steve charging hard here. He has a 5 and a 6, so that 3 is just going to move him up mid-pack, but that's a, if he can get to a 2, that will give him 7 points and put him maybe for a top 5 overall for the weekend. Oh, a little bit short there does your leader Paul on that triple that time by. Here's that battle for 2 and 3. Oh, big move. Steve goes the inside, throttles out of it. Does Greg, though, gets back by. So it'll be Gavelin still hanging on to that 2 spot. As Mark goes to the inside of Drew. Thank you, Drew. As your leader, maybe losing a little bit of voltage here at the end of this one with 1:05 to go. Coming up short twice in a row on that triple now.
1 minute left.
Mark does not as he downsides it beautifully. He's running in that 5 spot. Right in front of him is Evan going over that staircase. In the 4 is Evan, and then Steve 3, Greg 2, Paul in the 1. Paul across the loop just now. Here comes Greg and Steve battling across the line. So Elliot, you got leaders right behind you shortly. Thank you, Elliot. As they head into that wall ride, that is a battle for 2 as Paul's spaced out from those guys just a little bit. Oh, Greg a little wide there on that one. Side by side they go into this one. Steve will get it, take it away for good as they cross the line this time. Now Greg having to be the chaser with 13 seconds to go, so this is likely the last lap for them. And Paul is going to get by for a victory lap here, so race him to the line. Drivers, race him to the line. Coming to the line now, Steve and Greg. Greg's just not going to have enough. Steve will get him there and hang on to 2. Evan comes right behind them in the 4. And Mark will go 5. Looks like Darren is going to go 7. And Wade got by for that extra lap, and he'll go 6. And that is it. All stop, all done. So Paul Moria will get the win, and he will be your 17.5 2-wheel drive buggy champion at the 2020 Conquer the Carpet